Hello. I have arrived. Sorry for the sorry for being late. But you're probably already used to that by now. Anyway. So, how is everybody doing? So today we're gonna start a drawing stream. And Spain, France 2-0. Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was very... Even Supreme Leader Mbappe has his weaknesses. I'm kind of curious, like, so you know how the Euros... You know how in Euro 2024, the final was Spain versus England? What if, the final is Spain versus England again? The scriptwriters are getting lazy. Although, like, there's... Although, I think Argentina could win against England. Maybe. Possibly. Actually, like, I feel like... Okay, so, I think Argentina nearly got knocked out a couple times. Like, they were really close against... Say the way. Finalissima, but didn't get cancelled. Like, Argentina nearly got knocked out twice, and also, England... I feel like England are pretty strong, as much as everybody likes to clown on England. I feel like they might have, like, I feel like they might have a real chance here. Messi's gonna get the golden boot now that Mbappe is out. I mean, like, he could do that. Did he score any goals? Like, since that hat trick in the group stage, I think he scored a couple, yeah? Let's see. World Cup. Let's look at the World Cup, goal scoring tally. Actually, oh my god! Mbappe and Messi are actually, like, tied on goals. That's actually kind of shocking to find out. So Messi could just score one more. Assist versus Switzerland. Haaland at 7, and Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham have 6. Actually, like, I'm kind of sad that Norway got knocked out. I kind of wanted them to make it all the way. Like, I wanted Norway to go to the finals. I wanted Haaland to be, even if they don't win, at least go, like, really, really far. Like, I actually thought that maybe they could win against England, but apparently not. Haaland brought back a raccoon. Where did he get that, I wonder? And also, like, how did it get past airplane security? Look, bandwagoners like me, we don't really... Like, I'm practically a neutral. Practically a neutral, although I am bandwagoning this World Cup. I actually got, like, one of the, looks like a statue. So yeah, a place that I saw finally started selling football cards, but you can only buy them in, like, large packages. I want to buy them in individual packages because I like to pull for them individually. I want then it would be cool to buy one of those big packs and then open them here. Like, we just have card unboxings like, oh hey, woo, golden Messi! Mbappe's dad said speed is faster than his own son. What? So that's, is speed faster than the cars? You think speed is faster than the cars? Because, okay, for those that don't understand, Mbappe had this interview when he went to visit the Formula 1 races, and then the interviewer asked him, perhaps you could run like these cars. Like, you could probably catch up with them. And then Mbappe said, oh no, I'm not faster than the cars. Like, people have commented about how Mbappe's personality sort of changes whenever he speaks English versus whenever he speaks French. Like, whenever he speaks English, he's just like, hello, I am Mbappe, I like to play football. And then when he speaks French, he's like, what are you doing? Why are you not... What are you doing? You're not running fast enough! But then I think a lot of people are like that if they're like bilingual. Or if they speak like if they're bilingual, they probably have like, even if you don't really change your even if you don't really change your what's it called, like attitude, I guess, you probably sound your tone is probably a little different. Like maybe for me, whenever I do speak Tagalog, it's like I'm a completely different person. Like in English, I'm just like, go away. In English, I'm just like the person that you see now, but in Tagalog, because I'm second-guessing a lot of the words I'm using, I speak slower, and I sound a lot more timid, because I speak slower and I sound more timid, and it sounds like, it's like, hello, please don't hurt me. I'm just passing by. The funny how new Miku designs based on the winning countries. Oh yeah, like Viking Miku when Norway won. And I think I've seen Miku in an England shirt as well. I'm actually a bit hurting right now, but English Miku is eating fish and chips. Actually, like, I'm thinking about fish and chips. Like, I wanna eat fish and chips. It's something that I haven't had in a while, but I want to try it. I want to try it again. I want this, like, the perfect crispy fish and chips. It's ironic because Miku hates British people. She's like, I don't wanna be British! Pip pip cheerio, motherfucker! Anyway, I wonder I wonder which country will be the true Miku form by the end of the tournament. I miss the greasiness of fish and chips. I love French fries. French fries are my French fries have to be like one of my favorite foods, and so fish and chips are. That's basically like fried fish and French fries. I also really like fish. Fish is so good. So yeah, fish and chips. It's like and then you have the sauce like. In the real fancy fish and chip shops, you can choose whatever sauce you get. Like usually we just have I guess like tartar sauce. The standard one is tartar sauce, but then like you can also get like other kinds of sauce. Fries from Burger King rather than McDonald's. I'm not very picky. Like fries are fries. Like, I will eat, like, you know, sometimes people don't want to eat their soggy fries. I'll eat them. I'll eat them all. I'll eat any fries, except the sweet potato ones. And even then, I still kind of have, I can still sort of make an exception for those. Anyway, let's... This is just gonna be a sort of, scuffed art stream. Because I didn't really come into this one with much planning. Like, yeah, I guess it's a trend in more recent streams. I don't really have a lot of planning. So, I made you guys take a poll a couple of days ago. And in that poll, you said that you wanted more pixel art. Yeah, a lot of people voted overwhelmingly for pixel art. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, pixel art it is. So today, I will try to do some pixel art. Dream idea, French fries tier list. Actually, that's a very good idea. Let's look for a French fries tier list. Oh hey, there actually is a French fry tier list. Wait, let me just, dog bark one for cutscene. Anywho, let's do the French fry list first, and then we'll and then we'll do some pixel art. This might also be a quite short stream. BRB gonna air fry some. It must be so good to have French fries ready. Like, I don't know. I haven't had the like, you know, pre-made French fries in a while. Oh, there's a bunch of... Like, Opera gives some games. Like, Opera gives, like, game news. There are some games coming out. Ragnarok. People still play Ragnarok. Argentina's game is more about the pray that the hand of God that Argentina wins despite the circumstances. There were already people making jokes about the hand of God, like Messi's gonna start playing volleyball instead of football. Like, England could sneak a win, but then Argentina, I think, have a pretty decent squad. Have a pretty good squad, I think. Like, all their individual players are quite strong. But you could also say the same for England. Like, these are two, like, kind of similar teams. And maybe we'll see how this goes. You know, Argent. Alright, here is the French fry tier list. He's gonna do the Ankara Messi again. Okay, let's rank them. Belgian fries. I can't see the full picture. I can't see the full picture, but I'm assuming that these are like a thicker fry served with mayonnaise. Let's go with A tier. Chips, British. These are like thick. These are thick fries, like thick with 2 C's. And yeah, I like those. Cheese fries. Oh, S tier. I love cheese. Chili cheese fries. I'm not really into chili cheese though, but let's go with C tier or B tier. Let's go with C tier. I think these could be good. Or yeah, let's move it up. Cottage fries. Are these like Mojos? These are like... Are these like Mojo's B tier? Crinkle cut. I know a lot of people like these, but they're good. They're good. Curly fries. These tend to be very crispy. S tier. S tier, though I wouldn't really have them every single time, but if they're available, I'll get them. Garlic fries. They're alright. They're alright. They're not as good as cheese fries, but I've grown to appreciate the flavor more. Pomme soufflés. What are those? Are these like Mojos? They look a bit weird. Let me Google them. But yeah, I had cheese fries some time ago. It was actually like yeah, I have okay, so pomme soufflés are like crispy, are like fries that are like balloons, sort of like they puff up when they cook. So they're like balloon fries. So I haven't tried these, but they sound good. A tier, only because I haven't had them. Potato tornado. My only issue with this one is that it's pretty hard to eat. Also, if it comes with powder or like flavor, the flavor tends to fall off, and that's kind of annoying. Still good, but the eating experience isn't really optimized. C tier. Potato wedges. A tier. I'll move some of these up. Garlic fries can get S tier, sure, whatever. Shoestring matchstick. Like, these are the super thin ones. Very good. Like, there's a local snack that you can get here that's sort of like this. I think they even put like shoestring potato on the packaging. Smileys. I haven't had these, but they're cute. They're cute. B tier. I'll move these up A tier. Or... yeah, I'll move these up a bit for cuteness factor. Standard cut. These are just the regular ones. S tier. Can't go wrong. Steak fries. These are very thick cut fries. So, yeah, let's go with... honestly, like, whenever I have French fries, I tend to prioritize, the crispiness over the, potato-ness. I want my fries very crispy. Wait a minute, let me be gone the bot right quick before we continue. Okay, be gone, bot! So steak fries are, they're very thick. They're alright, I suppose. A tier. Sweet potato fries. Sometimes I'm okay with them, but sometimes I'd rather have, regular fries. They're a bit weird. They're a bit, funky tasting, but I think their texture is also kind of different. I think they're a bit chewier and a bit less crispy. Bit new experience. These probably shouldn't be judged on the same level as regular potato fries. Put them in C tier. Tater tots. I haven't had these. They're like little, potato nuggets. I've never had one, but I must assume. But I guess they're fine. B tier. Waffle fries. Look, I haven't really had proper waffle fries. But they must be good, right? Tater tots have the flavor profile of hash browns, just smaller. Wait, before we rank waffle fries, I'll just move these down. I don't really like the texture of hash browns. A tier. Because a lot of people seem to have, very high praise for them. Honestly, my criteria for good fries is crispy and well salted. But I'll eat anything, like I said. I'll even eat the soggy fries that that nobody else wants. So yeah, here is the French fry tier list. I will save this and yeah, they put too much powder on the cheese fries. Goes well with condiments. Yeah, you can dip. I don't usually eat my fries with dip or anything. I think I had them with gravy once. It was good. I had them with, the ranch stuff. Yeah, I don't like ketchup on my fries. Okay, let's go to, the Sprite app. Philippines is the only country I've been to that puts cheese powder in their fries. I feel like, is that really as uncommon as it is? I changed the theme of my, Sprite. One day I will work out the pronunciation of this, app. So yeah, let's do some pixel art. I saw some examples of people doing pixel rooms. So let's try that. But first, I want to show something. So there was this thing that was kind of going viral on Twitter. Basically, what you do is a technique to turn your pixel art isometric. It's kind of an old school technique, but let's try to do it. So let's make a square. Let's fill that in. I'm not sure why it's not already filled in, because I didn't pick the already filled in rectangular tool. Hey. Yeah. There's a square. I should have probably picked a smaller square. So what you do is take this and then, move it, So what you have to do is move this 2 pixels down. Or... wait. Yeah, you move it, I think, pixels down. And then you select and then you select like 2 pixels. Okay, this is, as you can see, this is taking a while, so I probably should have picked a smaller picture. Yeah, let's make a smaller square. Let's make it brown so that you can see it more. And let's make it rounded because I'm kind of curious. Okay, so what you do is you go 2 pixels. Whoop. Go 2 pixels and then you move these down 2 pixels and then you go 2 pixels again and then you move it down. Okay, you move it down once and then you go 2 pixels again. And then you move that. And you move that and then, yeah, just repeat. And then once you're done, you should have something that you could turn into isometric pixel art. What? Those pixels taste better than AI. So yeah, it's kind of slow, but you could probably get some relaxation out of it. I'm holding shift to move my selection thingy. Yeah, this is taking... Keeps on trying to turn on sticky keys. Mbappe has never been knocked out of the World Cup only for this to happen. You and me are not the same with potatoes. Isn't there possibly a rotation option for the selection? I think there is one, yeah. This one. Okay, I didn't need to press... So you just keep going until you're done with the whole thing. This is good for making like rooms. Or you could just press shift and then draw a line. What result IDs are you guys gonna use in Limbus for Kanto 10? What are you making right now? Oh, I'm trying to do something that I saw on the internet. Like, I saw this technique on the Twitter, and I want to try it out. It's kind of an old school technique, which means it's slow, but I'm curious about the results. And so you're left with something like this. And then from there, you could just, I guess, draw some lines. Yeah, this is another way to make like isometric lines here. Like that. Also like that. And then you can turn it into a box of some kind. Yippee! Whoa, there's a box. Wait, I should make those faces different colors. Box! Also make it into a bookcase. Yeah, I guess I could add like more layers. Okay, maybe like add it on top or something. You know, like building blocks. So this is maybe a bookcase. Looks like it could be a suitcase. Like if like the singular box could have been a suitcase of some kind. For some reason, some people in my family have a weird obsession with luggage. Chocolate bar. Oh my gosh, that's right. It's delicious. And take this, paste, and then... Now that's a chocolate bar. Looks good. Wait, let me fix it a bit so I can turn it into more of a suitcase. As you can see, this has a kind of rounded edges. So, the way you round edges, I think I had trouble with this because I tried to make something with rounded edges. How does this work? Maybe like that. Like that. Looks like not too curvy. PH family is going to airports crazy early. Oh my gosh, yes, like for some reason every flight that I've been on has always left at the ass crack of dawn. I don't think I've ever gone to a flight at a waking hour. When I go on trips and my mom wants to be 5 hours early, well, it's gonna be very difficult to catch up if you're late. I would later find out that the reason why every flight I've ever been on was at the ass crack of dawn is because usually those flights cost less. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Saving money is rad. Do people still say rad? I feel like rad, is rad from the 80s or 90s? It's definitely outdated. Let's add... I don't know why I'm making a suitcase. I wanted to make like a room. Oh yeah, if you guys are curious about the music, it's from Arknights. It's one of the OSTs. Like they recently, I think, released they released a home screen UI. I tweeted about it. It's cool. And I just kind of like the music, so I'm using it here. I don't think this will get copyright striked, so yeah. Whoever farts, please don't fart. I think I saw pixel artist draw the suitcase and then add the dimensions later. Hello! Some guy in the plane after smelling a devious fart. Farting in the airport. Yeah, airports are still my least favorite places on Earth. There is actually a faster way to do this. Yeah, just press shift. There's your stuff. Add the lines. Erase everything. Make sure to clean everything up, or else you will leave ugly lines, and you don't want that in your suitcase. The worst thing that could happen is that there are ugly lines in your suitcase. Like, just... What's the longest flight you've been on? I think it was like 20 hours? May I ask something? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, everybody just asks stuff. You usually don't need permission to. There we go. Damn, that long. Yeah, I was, visiting some family in America. You know what? I kinda don't like the color of this suitcase. I feel like pixel art is one of the easiest to master. There are things that are difficult about it, but it's... I think it's very, like, entry... Like, you know, the barrier to entry isn't that high. So here we have our suitcase. I want a different color for the sides, like they're just blending in. One of the streams is we're gonna play the new game. We're gonna play the new event at Arknights, although I don't really have a lot of roles there. I do have like, I don't think I'm going to get any of the new units. Okay. Can you draw 5 slices cheeseburger with mayo and pickles? Like... I will for, yeah, I can draw anything for 1 super chat. 21 hours. He had to fly back a quarter of the flight because someone on the plane was having health issues. Wait, why just a quarter of the flight? Doing daily pixel art challenges on this one website for 2 weeks. It's fun art practice even though I use 32 by 32 ratio. Yeah, like one of the things that confuses me about pixel art sometimes is like the the canvas sizes. Like they seem like such a simple thing, but they can get confusing sometimes. Or maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, I think I'm happy with this suitcase for now. Can you name the website? It's called Pixel Art. Oh, that's cool. I'll check it out. An hour or two into the flight, and when I look back at the map from the screen of the plane did a 180. Oh, so an hour and a half. Yeah, I guess it's understandable to still go back. I mean, I hope whoever was having health issues was okay, eventually okay. Add some dimensions to this suitcase. Why a suitcase? Alright. It's just a boring gray suitcase. I'll make a new layer. Anyway, so you guys know that I'm making a 3D room? I'm trying to make a 3D room? Well, I think that something that like we could do now is try to do it in Pixel first. So let's make like a room for Pixel. Yeah. How do I flip? Wait, where's the flip button? Okay, that was weird. Let's just get that done. Hundred is alright in my opinion. Smaller ratios are better than when beginning with pixel art. Yeah, but like for a room with a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing that this was smaller now. Flippity doo. Whoop. Are we making a chessboard? It's, I guess you could... It's not a chessboard, it's, I'm trying to make a room, but as you can see, I'm kind of regretting the pixel size that I chose. Yeah, let's make a different one. New file. All my life, I never knew Juventus was sponsored by side games. They actually had like Juventus stuff that you could get in Shadowverse, one of their other games. Like when Ronaldo was still there, they had like Ronaldo stuff and then banners for the game. Speaking of Ronaldo and games, did that Fatal Fury game with him in it release yet? Okay, that's more manageable. I'll just clean that up. Okay, there we go. Ringner's father, you might understand. It released for a while now. Oh, so what? How is Ronaldo in the meta? Has anyone watched the episode of Gameoverse? I haven't actually started that one yet. Just do Kanto 9. I like it, but it's not greenlit yet. Ah, okay. Kinda find it boring. If you watch it in Japanese dub, Jun Fukuyama is there. The other glitch pilots are greenlit for 1 season each. Okay, I'll add the rest of the room later. Why am I so hungry? I ate like a whole chicken. I'm so hungry I could eat a chicken. How hungry. What? I think I'm spending way too much time on this. I don't know. I guess I could make the excuse that I'll be using this room base for future, I guess, rooms. Okay. So now we have a room. Buckshot roulette, except alcohol. Haven't played buckshot roulette yet. Maybe I'll bring Liar's Bar back sometime. I don't know, I just remembered Liar's Bar. Like, Liar's Bar was pretty fun. We had, have any of you eaten horse meat? I have not. I've heard that you can eat horse meat, but I've just never been presented with the opportunity. I'm not sure, I'm not really sure why. Bear. I saw that episode of Food Wars where they cooked bear. I'm a bear. What kind of bear? Panda bear? Grizzly bear? Me IRL. Oh, a grizzly bear. My favorite kind of bear is, probably a polar bear. There aren't a lot of kinds of bears. Maybe we should make a bear tier list. I looked up bears and it gave me the Chicago Bears. Food Wars don't stand a chance against Gordon Ramsay. I saw a gif where they edited Gordon Ramsay, the idiot sandwich moment with Megumi from Food Wars instead of the lady from the original idiot sandwich clip. What are you? An idiot sandwich! Polar bears are so evil. They're so cute, but they'll kill you. But the polar bears are so cute. Kinds of bears. There are black bears, brown bears, panda bears, polar bears, sloth bears. There are 8 species of bear. I got this from a website dedicated entirely to bears. What tier does Teddy go in the bear tier list? Well, Teddy can... Teddy can talk, spends all your money. Leads you through the fog. B tier. Polar bear, black bear, Andean bear, spectacled bear, panda bear, sloth bear, sun bear. But yeah, I think my favorite is definitely still the polar bear. Like, although the panda is sort of close. You know how in Tekken there's like fighting bears? I don't know, just thought I'd bring that up. The new outfit for P4R came from Yosuke's wallet. Red panda is not a bear. Red pandas are closer to raccoons, aren't they? Called the lesser panda. No, red panda, you're good enough! Oh, they're endangered. That's so sad. Guess they're more like... Yeah, they're like raccoons instead of pandas. Okay, let's, so what was I doing in that... So what was I making for that room? Like a bookshelf, uh... a bookshelf, a wobbly sofa, a claw machine. Let's make, yeah. Do you do art collabs? I haven't yet. No, most of my art is just me. Though I did join a collab on Instagram once. It was like one of those things where you sign up and then you all draw according to a certain theme. Oh, my background music ran out. Let me look for more Arknight's music to play for you all because it's really a game with peak music. Like Arknight's OSTs are some of the best. Let me look for more music for us to play. Mm. Can I play Demon Slayer music? Will I get copyright claim for that? It's just a recording of the concert. I can't play that. I can while I'm looking for music, just be patient. Yep, we're watching JJK. You draw a square and I'll draw the rest of the picture. I'll draw a square and you can draw the rest of the picture. You should art collab with me. I'll draw a circle and you can draw the rest of the picture. I just realized that this pixel art looks kind of wobbly in the stream view. Okay, this is just a playlist of a bunch of instrumentals. Actually, not that one. Jewel, hello! Okay, there we are. We have some lobby music. This is the stuff that plays when you log in. Alright, let's I'm gonna draw my bookshelf. I'll be streaming Arc Knights. What are you working on? Oh, I'm trying to make a pixel room. I've always thought about making one, but I just decided to do it now. This is modeled after a room I'm making in 3D. Also, this is cool because you can move the stuff around. Making a torture chamber. You want to join our collab manager Esquire? Sure, I'll draw a triangle. Make a bookshelf. Ah. Alright, now for the shelf bits of the bookshelf. Let's turn this off. Wait. I know the killer has a knife, but can you spell the word knife? Ah, this is pissing me off. Okay, maybe I should take some artistic liberties, you feel me? Are you using a perspective grid to do that? I'm just pressing shift. I'm pressing shift with the line tool to do that. To do this thing that I'm doing. No, just erase. Whoops. I'll adjust the floor thingy a bit. Okay. Okay, here's the bookshelf. Here's like a sort of bookshelf shape. Book shape. I don't really like how that looks. I'll switch that up a bit. Okay, that looks better. So, here we have, yeah, and now you just, I guess, add some books in it. Okay, now the lines are getting a bit messed up. Sometimes it gets confusing. Hello! I'm bald again! Ain't that a bookshelves of Rowena? What books are you putting in there? I guess like novels and stuff, and maybe some things that aren't books. I should add like a shiny this bald. I quite like it. I quite like it. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I haven't read that yet. Is it good? There's a lot of books that I want to read, like Lord of the Rings. I haven't read Lord of the Rings. Anyway, okay, I'll just turn on my here. Let me just fill in the bookshelf so I don't get confused. I'll change the colors later. I recommend reading The Hobbit first. It's much easier to digest. I only watched Lord of the Rings and read The Hobbit. I'm on the second book. It's really good, but takes some time. I see. I'll keep that in mind. But then, like, I usually prefer to follow, like, the canon sort of order for reading books. So if this book goes first, then, like, you know, in order of publishing, not really in order of canon, because sometimes people make prequels. Sometimes people make, like, prequels and stuff, so that might mess things up a bit. I'd like to... Yeah. I remember terrifying my family by doing the Gollum voice. I scared my niece by doing Stitch's voice. Hobbit was before Lord of the Rings. Ah, okay. So, like, in publishing order or, like, in canon order? If it's in publishing order, then, yeah, I'll probably read The Hobbit first. But then they made, like, the Lord of the Rings movies before, like, the Hobbit movie. Nasty Hobbitses! That's how the Gollum voice is? In publishing and story both. Ah, okay. Alright, here is the bookshelf. And I want to make that part thicker, so... Ah! It's not gonna stay this color forever, don't worry. I don't particularly like that color. Actually, you know what, let's just keep it that way. Anyway, that's... imitating his cat throwing up a fur ball. There's also an animated movie of Lord of the Rings, but it's really old. The Hobbit was originally made by Tolkien as a bedtime story for his kids before deciding to make it a full book. Imagine, like, you're just telling a bedtime story and then, like, wait, Dad, it's not finished yet! Well, you're gonna have to wait! Well, you know... Well, I'll tell it to you tomorrow, and then it just keeps going, and then you sort of have your own personal TV show. What started as a bedtime story, and then it became, like... It became, like, this sprawling fantasy universe. You just color that in. Purple. No, blue. Not have the lines be complete. Tolkien wrote something, but isn't that written some other way? You shall not pass, Gandalf said calmly. Also, I heard that, like, Lord of the Rings is supposedly a story that's made in an entirely fictional language, and the version we are reading is supposedly a translation to English. So, like Tolkien really tried to make everything, everything fantasy. With not much things pulled from real life. Trying to vary, like, the book sizes. That's not my desired effect. How do I make it look bookish? Yeah, that's what art is like. You just spend all your time agonizing over books. Before it looks like a milk shelf because of the color of the books. My only knowledge of Arthurian legends comes from the Fate series. Okay, I think that's like the thickness of the book. Something like that. How did I do this? Fate series also made it weirder. Yeah, my exposure is also super limited there because my only exposure to the Fate series is Fate Grand Order. I did try to start watching Fate Stay Night, but you know how I am with finishing anime. Turn-based is rock, paper, scissors 8 times. Well, yeah, aren't a lot of games like that. Like, Pokemon is essentially like a really, really complicated rock, paper, scissors. Like, fire beats water, water beats grass. No. Fire beats water, grass beats... No. Water beats fire, grass beats water, and fire beats grass. How did I mess up my... Fate anime by which anime studio? The one that was from 2006, I think. Like Fate Stay Night from 2006, that's the one that I tried to watch. But I never got to finish it. Anyway, oh, that one's bad, but it's the only adaptation that did the Fate route. Isn't there like a rebooted version from later on? Yeah, I've heard that there are rebooted versions. And also, there's something about watching older anime. Like, you know, newer anime, I think it's too polished. Yeah, I'm complaining about something being too polished. Like, older anime had, there's just something about older anime art styles. Like, newer anime art styles are cool. Like, the more recent works of KyoAni, I think, are some of my favorites when it comes to art style. UBW and Heaven's Feel. Oh yeah, like, both adaptations of the visual novels. Like, the trouble with visual novel adaptations is, like, you have to choose which parts to adapt, and that might get confusing at times. Like, I know, like, with Clannad, they opted to go with one route for their adaptation. So, when you're watching the Clannad anime, you're only seeing one route from the games. This look like a book. How do I make them look more book-like? What are your thoughts on traced art? Like, if you're doing it by yourself and like, you know, just to practice, then it's actually a pretty good way to practice. But what you shouldn't do is you shouldn't try to pass it off as your own. And you shouldn't profit off of it. That doesn't look like a book at all. What am I doing? What am I doing? How do I make this look more like a book? Here we have, okay, we have one ugly bookshelf. Anyway, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. Sorry I took so long. So, now that I'm here again. Alright, let's look up some bookshelf references. Usually they just like draw the books inside. I guess since it's pixel art, it's fine to not really include all of the details. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm looking up references. Can't believe I used to collect game art books. Those are good for, those are cool things to collect. So, yeah, what I've seen is... Let me just delete the layer with the books. Wow, I'm dumb. I can't even click on the right layer correctly. So what people usually do is stuff like this, like just have the books, let me get some blue. Sort of, you know, touch the sides, and then you know, have it look sort of like there's something else in there. Yeah. Draw the lines. Until I figure out a better way to draw a bookshelf, this will do, I guess. Yeah, that looks like a book. You have the realistic anatomy, the nose was anime anatomy. Everyone has a different design and how they draw anime. Anatomy, not anime. That's true. Like, since I'm still learning, I'm looking up a bunch of other people's art and seeing how they draw certain bits, and I just pick whatever feels good to me, I suppose. Hello! Oh, pixel art! Hi! Sorry I couldn't reply sooner! Sorry I couldn't reply sooner. I think your message got lost while I was getting all focused. Sorry, Pinkle. But I will always read all the One Piece collection in that one shelf. Nah, that's like several bookshelves more. You're gonna have to make an entire library. Nah, like I did see like a big collection of One Piece volumes. It was a bit thick. Somewhat thick, you know? You can also vary the colors, like, you know, maybe add some crap. I'm just picking from the default colors for now, because I'm just testing things out. Yeah. No, No worries, I'll just be lurking. Okay, cool. Just saw the price for the Steam box. At least it's better than the high-end PC. Oh yeah, I've seen like the Steam box prices. The Steam machine, they call it. Whoops, that's not the line tool. Are there any other Arknights players here? I was about to ask if it was actually called the Steam box. It's called the Steam machine. Yeah. But it just looks like a box. What song is this? Oh, this is the, yeah, this is the IS6 theme. I'm just playing a bunch of Arknights, OSTs. Because I am just remembering how good the music is. And whoops, maybe I shouldn't have picked that color. Let's make the books green, because everybody knows that green equals smart. I made that up. These are just temporary colors, don't worry. I will change these color palettes later. Green books equals Persona 6. Persona 6 confirmed! Woo! Where the guy spells FU with PS4, PS5 cases. Yeah, I think this is more IS6 music. IS7 just got announced on the Chinese server of Arknights. I think it's like sort of horror themed. And they have Mechanist as the free operator. I've seen a couple playthroughs of it. Looks like fun. But then IS as a game mode just is fun. Just change the color here. Change the color here so that it looks more like a something is there. Add some shades. Wait, no. That's the best looking stack of books I've made in a while. That's the best looking stack of books from this whole stream. Fix it a bit. Move this line. There. Now that looks more bookish. There. Okay. Wait, I think I can erase that bit. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yay! Yo, this actually looks kind of decent. Anyway, I was planning to add more decorations. So, maybe like a radio? Add a radio. I might just fix the bookshelf so that the pixels are more consistent. Dun, 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 dun. Radio, plushie, any accessory. Thinking of adding some boxes. Like, I don't know why this looks weird. This radio. It looks like something's been bitten from the side of it. If that makes any sense. Uh... Why does everything look so weird? Why does it looks like a piece of wood or a brick? Okay, that looks like a music box. I was trying to make it like a radio. Maybe if I made it gray, it would look more radio-ish. Stuff just looks weird inside this shelf. And then I still have to try to draw the, weird sofa. Like, a regular sofa would look like this. Roughly speaking. Huh. Okay. I think a regular sofa would not be this, shallow. Maybe more like this. Maybe a bit like that. There we go. Yeah. What's the weirdest piece of furniture you've seen in another person's house? I once went to a classmate's house for some school project, and it's like I remember seeing in their house it was like this long chair. No, not like a it's not like a long chair, like a sofa, like a tall chair. Like the back part is really tall. Like I think it was like where the room customization has a level system, so all you have to do is place down a bunch of items to level it up. Oh, right, that. Oh, right, like where they give you a score for like the room stuff. Like, bruh, I don't care about. This is supposed to be the one aspect of the game where I don't care about points. Like, as much as like a throne, yeah, something like that. Like, it was... I don't think that was even the weirdest thing I've seen in that classmate's house. Like, I don't even remember what the project was about. Scoring system based on decorating your digital room is always weird to see in games. I don't think I've played a lot of those. Like, maybe Honkai Star Rail with the room thing that they added. But then you just kind of collect a bunch of furniture and then place it randomly. It doesn't give you extra points or anything. The extra furniture just comes from, like, random places. Place down 5 giga plushies. If only collecting plushies raised your level in real life, then I would have excuses to get more.
Reflected under city lights, without a care or fears, how we live in life. Though the vibe's right, I want it more. When it's over, forgot what I was running toward. I wanna chill with the
Okay, so here we have... I'm trying to start the sofa.
Inside of me. Fiction fantasy, journaling on my tablet, writing calligraphy in an ancient park, a stone's throw from the city street. Third eye opens as the city sleeps. Quiet the chaos, sync up with my inner peace. I'm present, reflecting on where I've been. No matter where I go,
I guess this is somewhat sofa shaped. Yeah, Arknights people, are you going to be rolling in the new event? That's gonna be on Thursday. Like, it releases Thursday, but it's like early in the morning. But it's like early in the morning for me, and that might be kind of late. So I chose to stream it on Friday instead, so that we could have some time to... I actually don't have that much gacha currency in Arknights right now. That's gonna be fun. So we're just gonna have to hope I get lucky for the first couple rolls. They do give you free tickets. Thinking if I should jump back into Arknights, but I'm not really interested in starting from zero. Yeah, I've actually thought about what it would be like to start a new account, like, because I've heard that it's quite hard to start a new account. Who enabled Snap to Grid? I'm just dumb. So this is like sort of the shape. The spray and the scouting system, they give you a nuker. I already got the green tickets. The green certificate tickets. There are still yellow certificate tickets for me to claim. This is how you make, sort of round edges. Let's clean that up. Who knew that this OST had so many guitar solos? I think music needs to return to having guitar solos. I miss guitar solos. Some argue that the guitar solo is kind of outdated. Oh yeah, speaking of Monster Hunter, there's gonna be another Monster Hunter collab for Arknights. I might play that on stream as well, because it seems like you guys like Monster Hunter. The game telling you can't place it there when it physically can. Yeah! Animal Crossing! Like, Animal Crossing is gonna be like, wait, you can't place it there. Wait, what did that sofa look like? I just have to use my own sofa as reference. Let me look for that picture that I posted of the glowing couch. Oh, actually only one part has like I have a very complicated relationship with like house decorating games. On one hand, they're fun. Like, yay, I get to decorate my own house. But on the other hand, I kind of suck at decorating spaces like houses. Actually, like, the backrest of that particular kind of sofa is already kind of low, so I'll change that. I'll also move this to a part of the field where I can see better. You guys know those sticker packs that let you customize stuff? Trying to think of it like that, like those stickers. If you want to play Monster Hunter, start from World. It's very beginner friendly, because that game was made with the sole purpose of to gather new players to the series. Sure. Like, what kind of game is Monster Hunter? Is it like single player, multiplayer? Because I see people play Monster Hunter with others. But is it a game you can play on your own? Ah, this is the music from the Avamu collab. Ah, both. That's good. Okay, now, how do I... Trying to make it look all curved and stuff. Start it. It's fine. If you want blah 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 yada yada, it's fine if you have a group of people carrying you through the game. Although, like, I'm still kind of holding out hope that Art Knights will do a Devil May Cry collab. Because when they first announced the collab with Capcom, I thought that it might be like yeah, like I was like really sure that it would be Devil May Cry. But then it turns out it wasn't Devil May Cry. It was Monster Hunter. 2 Monster Hunters. Actually, that's 3 Monster Hunters. That's like the... No, that's 2 Monster Hunters. No, that's just 2. I don't know where I got the 3 from. I think I might have mistaken the other one for something else, like there was a Rainbow Six Siege collab. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look completely terrible. Okay, now time to draw the, time to make it all wobbly. Like the one in the... Glad to see Longsword is still good. I'll just move this around and shorten things a bit. Virtual Judgment Cut would be too OP. Well, I mean, like, oh, an art stream while I play Persona 5. That'll be fun. Have fun! Speaking of Persona, I'll probably play Persona again next week. I mean, because we're close to the ending. I want to see how it ends. Okay, there's a... let's go back to my reference. We actually have to figure out who the real suspect is. I'll write that. Yeah, this game is still a murder mystery after all. It's sort of curvy. Like, sort of shaped like, this. Curves kind of gentle, like that. Okay. Okay. I guess that looks decent. Like this I think is one of the annoying parts of pixel art, having to draw irregular shapes like this. I'm playing with a mod right now that allows me to make any skills while being able to be transmit with fusion, so I'm making a monster. Gonna make the super persona. I've seen the personas from Persona 5. The designs are cool. You also get, I think, more party members than in Persona 4. Or is that just the same number and it just looks like more party members? And Keki will just make a monster Mara. Uh... I don't know if I like this shape. More of a sinful shell, I could probably do it. Yeah, I guess that works. I'll just fix it later. So there is my weirdly shaped sofa. Okay, that just made it all worse. Like maybe make it more curved, this part. Yeah, that's better. It's the couch you'd buy in SM. What kind of couch is that? It's our glowing couch. I'll make it green. I don't know, I just found a picture of the couch and then I decided to make it. Then I decided to make it in the 3D program. I'm not sure why I went with this specific kind of couch, but you know, I must live with the choices that I make. It kind of looks like a bar of soap. I think I could have executed it better. So, um, Okay, time to find more music. You guys like... Well, since we've already shown disregard for copyright rules, let's play... the Near Chill mix. Yeah, there are some changes I want to make to this couch. Firstly, I don't think the back should be that thick. There we go. I guess this part could also be more curvy. I'll even out the lines. Why does this... Gotta go. See you guys later. Thanks for coming! Why is this couch? It looks so uncouchly. I mean, this is already sort of a weird-looking couch. Stay up a bit longer due to eating fries. Can't sleep with a full stomach, gotta burn it first. I'm probably gonna leave soon as well because it's... to be honest, I was kind of debating on whether to still go on stream today because I wasn't really feeling all that good. So I was thinking of just like taking another day off, but then I decided I've already taken enough days off, so... There we go. Okay, note to self, make better couches next time. Don't choose the weirdest couch that you see on the internet. I'll change the colors soon, because, like, right now I'm just trying to do, This will also help me for when I make it in 3D. Don't choose the weird artsy looking couch. Just pick a normal one. Pick one that's like rectangular. Yeah, like, I was actually going for, like, more of something to be slept on. Like, a couch that you could sleep on. Something that's, bit longer, although I don't know how you'd be sleeping on this couch. It's a bit bigger in my 3D model. Yeah, the 3D model I made was bigger. So... I'll fix it up a bit more. Dun. I also want this to be thinner. When they put the stereo store next to the coffee shop. Like, I once ate somewhere that had, like, the stereo store next to the... restaurant. I mean, it was okay. I mean, I didn't really particularly mind it, except when they were playing a song and then they stopped playing it. I was like, wait, stop! I was listening to that. Okay, this works, I think. It's still so weird, but I think if... But this is good enough for now. Okay, just gonna fix this. Worst case is they either play the song on max volume or someone does karaoke on it. Bar one! Oh man! What has he got? If by himself, then he has not! I'll, I think I've spent too much time on this. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Sorry for whatever mic shenanigans might have ensued from that. Okay, here's what we made. One bookshelf and one couch. I might add more stuff to this room because, well, it looks like more stuff could be added. Like maybe what's something cool that we could add here? Maybe some pillows for the weird couch. There we go. Just buying buildings to earn more coins. That sounds like Monopoly. I'm not a fan of Monopoly because Monopoly always goes on for way too long. I feel like Monopoly is a game that overstays its welcome. Maybe I'll do one more piece of furniture because it looks kind of lonely right now. Just one bookshelf and one weird couch. So let's add more. Let's move stuff first so that. Wait, I'll move the couch to another layer, to its own layer. So I can move it independently of other things. Let's add... Let's add maybe like a shelf, maybe like a different shelf, like something here, like a smaller shelf. Yeah, this is something of a low shelf. Like, I want this to be a place to, I guess, put, like, things like figures and stuffed animals. An end table with a lamp. And, yeah, it's gonna be something simple after all the complicated things we just made. An end table with a lamp. Yeah, let's add a lamp here. Wait, no, I did actually have an end table with a lamp in my... Okay, the thing that I did with... I think it was like, sort of this shape. I'll just add it to, it was like this shape, maybe smaller. Yeah, that's where I put the crayon lamp when I made it. Like that, and then... okay, maybe not that much. Something like this. Gonna add the floor pencil. I'll make like 2 different pencils maybe. My Kumarin Nendoroid order was processed. Pencil. I don't know why things keep moving. Okay, maybe that works. All the furniture in this house is just gonna be green, apparently. IRL gold chip or Uma Musume gold chip. My sister bought me a gold chip Lucky Charm in the craft store. Oh, cool. Wait, I'm... How did I put legs on that table? Persona 6 room. This is gonna be the protagonist's room in Persona 6. Everything is green. Like, just putting down each pixel one by one. Kind of relaxing in some cases. I think it was like this sort of table. Yeah. I'll make it a bit shorter. And I will color it. Yeah, just, I think I feel the need to remind everybody that all these colors are just temporary. Wait. There we go. And then... There we... Yeah. 1.5 year anniversary countdown is starting on Uma Musume. 1 free Uma pull a day. Oh, cool! I will check that out so that I can get some free rolls. I feel like these furniture pieces are very, very out of proportion. Also, you may notice that like the side table is on the side table here, and bookshelf appear to have switched places. That's because I just feel like it would work better that way. Okay, time to continue the shelf. Earlier. Here we are. NSA special week. I got Bamboo Memory. Maybe I should do a roll. Like right now, like before I go. Here, I was thinking to put like, I don't know, plants or something. This for things that aren't books. Like this might be storage for things, or maybe display for things. Maybe plushies or posing dolls, like in Digital Circus. Oh, those things. I think it's a bit small. I think this is a bit small for those plushies. Maybe. I'm just kind of annoyed with the join because it doesn't. Okay, whenever I try to do it, it always leaves. It leaves something I don't want it to leave. These nasty square thingies. Ugh. Can give Jack's plush the pink bow. Wait, let me just try to work out how to do this. Da-da-da. Oh well, I guess I have to deal with it. Gotta, you can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs, so they say. There are many proposed endings for Digital Circus. All of them involve Jack subtracting. Well, yeah, I guess it'll make everybody that wanted Jack to abstract happy. Oh, this one is actually thicker than the bookshelf. Let's fix that. Actually, I think I want this to be more of a like a cabinet sort of thing. They should like do like, I think it would be cool if they were to release, like, all the other possible endings for Digital Circus, but then, at the same time, that might seem sort of cop-outish. I know that- I remember- I don't read a lot of manga, but my friend does, and I remember them telling me about manga that... Like, it was like a romance manga with multiple love interests, and then they were... Instead of, like, having one ending with one love interest, the ending that they chose was... They chose to show the, like, the possibilities for if the protagonist ended up with each different love interest. So maybe, like, Digital Circus could take a similar approach, but at the same time, people don't really like it if you sort of do that. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? I know there's a series in each medium the protagonist ends up with a different girl. Each medium, huh? So you'd have to buy everything, like buy the manga and the light novel and watch the anime. Oh, and also play the game. Maybe it's a game. So yeah, that's something, like, you know, so that you don't upset anyone. Like, you don't upset anyone, but at the same time, people might come from that conclusion not very happy, because like, you don't really end up making a decision at the end of it. And I was like, which one is canon? Which one is canon? I don't know. So we have a fancy cabinet. And then on top it's some stuff. So this is all the furniture in this room so far. I also wanted to make a rug. Like, I think, like, I'm trying to think about, like, things with romance subplots that I watched. And then what happened there. Ichigo 100% at least stuck to one girl. He ended up with the girl he inadvertently confessed to instead of the girl. Like, I'm thinking about Naruto, where Naruto has a crush on Sakura for a long time, and then, but Hinata has a crush on Naruto, and then Naruto ends up with Hinata, and... Like, I'm currently watching One Piece, and there isn't really a lot of romantic subplot in that, like... At least not in the parts where I'm watching. Maybe there will be a romantic subplot in the future, who knows? I just don't see One Piece to be the kind of manga or anime that does that, but what do I know? I guess feels really canon compared to the rest in Persona 3. Oh, yeah, like, I think I've heard, like, arguments about canon, like, you know, whose romance is the canon romance, whose ending is the canon ending. I mean, like, oh, there's some nice moments between the protagonist and Yukari. Don't tell her about the answer. Okay. I mean, I'll choose to believe that Yukiko is the canon romance for Persona 4 until I am told otherwise. But for now, yeah, I'm in Yukiko and protagonist delusion land. Before Golden really pushes Marie. Well, too bad! I actually don't really like her that much. Someone come after me for that. Well, okay, there are other things that I wanted to add, like the claw machine, the rug. I actually did make a claw machine. I just don't really like it that much. Here's my claw machine. I could have done better with rounding out the edges. Anyway, so I'm gonna end the stream here because it's quite late and I'm quite tired, and yeah. And there's protagonist with Velvet Room attendance except one. The new girls added in expansions for the newer Persona games really pushes the girls' canon. Well, like, I mean, you just kind of added it in. That's not fair. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go now. I will see you all on Friday. Friday for the Arc Knights event. So yeah, thank you for coming. Bye.